Hi Abdelmajid, how are you?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So, I want to thank you so much for coming on my channel today. I found out about you through LinkedIn and I saw that you have successfully passed the CFA Level 1 exam. So, congratulations on that. And today I want to go over a little bit about your preparation for the CFA Level 1, how you prepare for it, what are some of the study tips and tricks to pass the first exam of the program. And before we start, I want to ask you if you can introduce yourself, tell us a little bit what you do in your day-to-day job.
Sure. Thank you for having me today. So, my name is Abdelmajid Jebeniani. I am a personal family wealth manager. I cleared my CFA Level 1 recently in May 2025, and I'm currently preparing for the Level 2.
When are you giving your Level 2?
November.
Oh, so it's like soon. Soon. It's like a couple of months. Okay. And you cleared Level 1 in what month?
It was I passed the exam on May 2025, so I got the results back in June.
Okay, perfect. And I'm assuming that was a big, relief, a lot of happiness when you saw that you passed the exam.
Sure, yeah, definitely.
So, first of all, I want to ask you what motivated you to start with the CFA program. Was there any particular interest that you had? Any particular life goal that you have?
Sure. So, seeing that I am a family wealth manager, so it goes with my job. But what motivated me was, to become professional, and the CFA charter is one of the most respected credentials in the finance world, and I just saw it as a structured way to gain credibility and sharpen my skills, and align myself with global best practices in the investment management. So, but on the other hand, I really wanted to also challenge myself and test my ability to cope with such a rigorous and demanding exam, and deepen my knowledge and understanding of such an industry as the finance.
And when did you start this journey? Like, did you start like at the beginning of this year? Was it at the beginning of at the end of last year? When did you start?
It was just like 4 months before the exam.
Okay.
So 4 months.
Okay. Did you use any particular materials to prepare yourself? Like, what was your process like?
So for the Level 1, I only used the CFA curriculum and the practice packs and the add-ons of the mock exams and the practice packs, which were honestly plenty for me to achieve a well-built knowledge to pass the exam. But I think my background in business administration and in finance and my job also helped me a lot, seeing that the Level 1 curriculum of the CFA was really familiar for me. I passed a lot of exams before I did the CFA Level 1 that were basically the same curriculum as the CFA Level 1 in many topics like portfolio management, financial statement analysis, equity investments, and I think those were the most topics that I was familiar with. So I didn't use any prep. But I also used the YouTube videos from Analyst Prep.
Which are pretty good.
Yeah, pretty great videos. I highly recommend going watching them. The professor who teaches the courses, Professor Jim, he is such a great guy. He simplifies everything for you, and you just you don't need much. You don't need to use much of your brain, to understand the topics, because he just does the job. He does the job for you,
Yeah. Yeah, I actually watched some of their videos as well online. They're for free, and
Hmm.
yeah, I agree that they're pretty good. They're pretty good videos, and
Yeah.
they go in like all details. And I think they are also updated each time. I think they update the materials each time, so it's a pretty good
Hmm.
um, prep provider to use. So I'm assuming besides these two, you did not use anything else, like no other approved providers.
No, no other providers, but I did build a well-structured study plan. I think that's extremely important. Uh, and I think that what helped me also was researching. And yeah, I know I did my research how many hours does it take to complete the CFA curriculum, how many hours does it take to complete the practice packs and mocks on average, and and build a plan that does not only goes with your work schedule, but also your lifestyle. Depending on your lifestyle, you find a system that works for you and your
Yes.
lifestyle.
Yes.
I think that's really important.
Yes. I'm assuming that while you were completing the level one, you were also working?
Sure, yeah.
Yes. Okay. And how many hours did you put in total to prepare for the CFA level one?
It was close to 320 hours.
Okay. Okay. So you basically took the average hours that they recommend on the website, which is around 3 to 350 hours. Okay.
Exactly,
Okay.
yeah.
And you already mentioned this a little bit. You said that for you, a lot of the things were not completely new, so you didn't find any particular challenge. But was there a topic that you're like, oh my gosh, this is so hard? And if yes, how did you overcome it?
Okay, so for the topics, there were two topics that I found challenging. There were financial statement analysis and ethics. But today I'm going to talk about the ethics because I found it a little bit more challenging due to its volume and detail. And I think the fact that ethics is not a scientific subject. It's not like mathematics. It's not like 1 + 1 = 2. So when you read the curriculum about the ethics, and especially when you practice and you do the mock exams, sometimes you stumble upon questions that all seem correct.
Yes.
And that's really a challenge for you to choose which one is the most correct one. They all seem correct to you. So what I did was like try to find a solution to this problem because I was really bad at first, but after finding this solution that I'm going to talk about right now, I actually wanted to let everybody know that I scored way more than 70% on the ethics when I did my first mock exam and my practices on the ethics subject. I nearly scored like 40. Max was 40%, 50%, and I was really bad at it. So what I did was to overcome this problem is I dug deep into the curriculum and I tried to find a logical reason as to why some questions are more correct than others. And just by doing that, I started to figure out a pattern that the CFA Institute uses. They will just make you know what is the most correct question, why that question is more correct than the other questions. And so that helped me a lot. And by that, I achieved, as I told you, way more than 70% at the ethics.
Yes, I do agree. Ethics is probably the hardest part of the curriculum because, like you said, it's not mathematical science or anything like that. It's not like 1 + 1 where the answer is pretty obvious. And I think a lot of it also can come with experience. I think if you are working in the sector, in the financial sector, in portfolio management, then I think it starts to make sense, because it is making sense to me now that I'm working in portfolio management. But when I was studying for ethics, it did not make sense. It did not make sense. And I think whatever you just suggested about going back to the book, digging deeper in the curriculum, I think it helps to get a bit more clarity. So I think it's a great tip, whatever you have just suggested.
Yeah, exactly. I totally agree with that.
So you were mentioning that you were basically working and studying at the same time. How did you manage to balance that? How did you find balance?
So for that, as I said earlier, building a well-structured study plan that blends well with your work schedule and your lifestyle is the most important thing. You know, you set your priorities straight.
Yes.
Okay. So work is essential. So, and after that, my priority was passing the CFA Level 1. So just after work, it comes the CFA Level 1. So that's how I set my priorities.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you have to make sacrifices. You have to make sacrifices because, as we all know, life is complicated and life is hard and life is full of activities that sometimes you can just do all the things that you want at once. So you have to make some sacrifices. If your schedule is pretty busy, you have to make some sacrifices. I don't know, if you're having a project that you're working on, you have to put that on hold and set priority for your CFA exam. I don't know if you have other activities. I think it's important to put the CFA priorities straight after work.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
But it just depends on how much you want to get this. How bad you want to get this charter. You know.
Definitely. It's all about, how bad you want to get this charter, what your why is. And like you said, it's all about sacrifices because it does take a lot of time. And it's about saying no to distractions, saying no to a lot of social activities. I remember that was my journey. And it's about priorities. I also used to do a little bit like you, where after work it was just about the CFA. It was just that CFA was my life, and it does take a lot of your time. Yes, I agree. And my last question is, how is your preparation for the CFA Level II going? Do you find it a bit more challenging than the CFA Level 1? Because people say CFA Level 2, it's like another level of like complexity.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure that you know this better than me since you passed all the levels. But what I'm trying to do for the level 2 is look back at what I did wrong when I was preparing for the CFA Level 1, and look at because it's a new type of exam for me. The years that I studied in college, you only get one subject per day. You know, the exam is one subject per day. I mean, maybe today you're passing financial statement analysis, tomorrow you're passing ethics, the day after tomorrow you're passing, portfolio management and so on. But, blending, nearly more than 10 subjects in a single exam, that's what the hardest thing about the CFA exam. So the mistake that I did in preparing in the level 1 exam was put too much time free ahead of the exam. When I did my schedule, I left like three entire weeks before the exam, and I think that sort of I had the fire inside me. I had everything that I needed to do before passing the exam. but I just had to wait those 3 weeks. So the fire slowly started to fade away. So I'm not gonna repeat that mistake again. So what I picture this, when you're working on a project, you wanna like find the problem, work on finding a solution, and then when you find the solution, you just want to implement the solution right away, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to wait out like 3 weeks to implement the solution. I think that the CFA exam is the same thing. You want to read the curriculum, you want to understand the curriculum, and you want to practice the curriculum, and you want to test yourself. But as soon as you're ready, you want to pass the exam. You want to write the exam. You don't want to wait out, because it's just starting to forget things. The fire starts to fade away. I mean, other things in life can happen. The risk of having something that is idiosyncratic, or like we say, a black swan event, risks increases. So in my opinion, I think that as soon as you are ready to take the exam, you have to take it.
Yes.
You just don't wait out.
Yes.
I mean, if you're gonna prepare for 5 months,
Yeah.
make sure that you're going to pass the exam right after that preparation. Don't prepare a schedule to prepare for the exam for 5 months and then pass the exam on the 6th month or the 7th or whatever.
Right. I think it's just everyone works differently. Like, it's not
Sure.
everyone works differently. So that was your way. I know for me that I did leave a couple of weeks empty, I would say. Like, I wasn't really learning new materials, but it was for me to revise. It was for revision mainly. So I really think it just depends from person to person. It's not necessarily the correct answer.
Definitely. I agree with that 1,000%. I mean, that's why in the beginning I've told you that you need to find the system that best works for you.
Yes, I agree.
There's not one solution to this. There's no one magic potion, where everybody goes through the same process and just has succeed in the exam. Everybody has got to make their own system that works with them, and depending on the level that you read at, the type of degree you got, because there are a lot of people that passed the CFA exam when they had never even heard about what the finance industry is like, or they have another type of diploma, like engineering or something like that.
All right. Well, wonderful, Abdelmajid. This is the end of the interview. Before I let you go, do you want to tell us how people can connect with you?
Sure, but I want before we wrap this up, I just want to share some tips and tricks.
Sure. Very quickly, share them with us.
All right. So, first thing I found that is extremely helpful is that find a way to push yourself to the limit. Find your limit, and then work within your limit. Pick a day, work as hard as you can, and during that day, when you just feel that you cannot do anything more, that's your limit. You've known your limit. Then build a schedule that works within your limit, within your brain limit. So work within that safety range of your limit. The other thing is that sleep is your friend. So sleep the full 7 or 8 hours or 6 or whatever, because sleep is very important. And try to understand the topics and the fundamentals of the curriculum, and always work hard. So that's it.
Wonderful. But thank you for those tips. Before I let you go, do you want to tell us how people can connect with you?
Sure. So they can connect with me on LinkedIn. So my URL is abdelmajid.jebeniani. And that's it.
That's it. Well, thank you so much, Abdelmajid. It was such an
Thank you very
honor
much.
to having you here with me today. Thank you.
Thank you.